All right. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's a bad look. That's a bad look. That's such a bad look. I got a mod. I got a mod in here talking trash about one of my fave players. That's not good. Caps, you got to realize that you're an extension of me now, okay? All the autonomy you once had is gone. Hold on, let me try to. Also, is that crooked? The projector is crooked or something's off. We haven't went live in a while. Or, well, that's not true. We haven't done a post game in a while. I guess that's okay. I think that's okay. What's up, y'all? But yeah, Caps, all your autonomy is gone, okay? Typical Sochan hate. He's a mod now. And but all that's gone, okay? You can't do that anymore. Oh no. Well, you're not a mod. Spurs fan said he put trash can on skates. That was bad. He cooked Jeremy on that play. I don't know. I'll show you. This might be some glaze, but I will say the amount of trash Kate was talking after doing that. That's what Sochan's there for. He must have been irritating all game. I didn't even get to watch much of it. I just tuned in to see if he would play, and yeah, he played. He played. I don't know how many minutes, but and then as far as how he looked, Sochan didn't look that great. But he also didn't look that great because he only had like a workout with them or practice with them, and then on top of it, you got the freaking Pistons as your first team. I was not expecting the Knicks to win that. But I'm going to keep an eye on it because I'm just curious. I'm going to keep an eye on it. But my Spurs? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Man, oh, my goodness. We whooped on him. He blocked Cunningham two steals that turned into offense. I'd rather have that than 8 points in 22 minutes, Barnes. I didn't even get to see that part. I just saw, when I watched him, the parts that I saw like a quarter and a half, and I was like, so I looked pretty good. He wasn't great. He wasn't great. Like there were some defensive assignments. I couldn't really tell if it was his fault or his teammates' fault on that, but him just now being there. They went with one lineup where I was like, oh my God, you guys are going to get cooked if you go with this lineup. They went with a lineup that's just going to get absolutely cooked, man. It was a lineup where they were solely relying on Cat. It was so bad for offense. It was so bad, bro. And then you had Cat at center. It was so bad. I was like, if you keep going with this lineup, you guys are going to continue to get cooked. Like, you're going to get destroyed, bro. So bad. Bro, everyone acts like Clan wanted to talk about Sochan. Everyone else bringing him up. Yeah, y'all brought him up. This is actually the last day I'll talk about. This is actually the last day I'll talk about Sochan. Spurs were doing so good. I was just switching between Spurs and Knicks. I didn't have to watch. Yeah, I wasn't switching between the two. I just did a multi thing, and then when I was like, Knicks look awful right now. I don't care. I just watched I just finished off with just watching the Spurs. I had on double view for a while though. I just wanted to see if he would play. I figured he would, but oh man. But today is the last day that we'll talk about Jeremy because I'm gonna post something. And first off, how many of you guys got an Instagram? Hold on, let me get rid of this. What is this? There we go. Oh, I didn't realize I was in. I didn't realize I was in my DMs. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I need to know that. How many of you guys got an IG? Because I need you guys to do something for me. I guess I'll ask on here. I do, but no. I got one you don't respond to. I just responded to you just now. It's okay. I don't really talk to anybody on Instagram. There's very few. Well, let me start a poll. All right, so as you guys know, I wanted to do a final send-off, okay? We do this every single time a player that Spurs fans care about is gone. I do a dear whatever. To show you that I always do it, usually I do it if a player just got to us, like a big player. So it was Wemby, did it with Primo because people were talking a lot of trash about Primo, so that made sense to do it that way. Did it with Wemby because everyone wanted him to be injured. I did it with Derek White just because I love Derek White. Everyone loves Derek White, and he left. And I did it with DeJounte, and not because I like DeJounte, because I don't like DeJounte. I didn't really care for him. Even on the squad, I thought he was pretty selfish at times. But I did a DeJounte one because everybody else loved DeJounte. So, and what I do is I do a song. I can rap just a little bit, okay, just a tiny bit, and it's a send off. So what I wanted you guys to do, if you'd be down for doing it, and after we do this, we can talk about the game and everything, and I'm probably going to keep pushing people to go do it, is I need you to go tag Jeremy in this. Don't care if he reacts. Don't care about any of that. Just show him, hey, Spurs fans cared. You're gone. Enjoy your time with the Knicks. That's it. Just a final send-off. Would you guys be willing to do that? I got a few trolls in the chat. They're going to be like, no. I will tag them. Thank you. Hardcore would do it. Thank you. Hold on. Let me move this. Crap. I need to move this. Why is this screen... Okay, it's just on my screen. You guys can see it. I would if I have an IG. What do you have? Yeah, clan. Yes. Whoa. Yes. Okay. I appreciate it. Let's do it now. So everybody, if you can. Hold on, wait. I probably shouldn't show my screen yet. Give me a second. I need to know what to put in the comments. Where's the Dear CP3 video? Yeah, I didn't care enough, to be honest with you. I'll be honest. I don't think I can kind of gauge Spurs fans. I don't think Spurs fans cared. I don't think anybody really cared. I have none besides TikTok. Oh, it's getting posted on TikTok too. I guess we can start with TikTok. I think I have it in drafts on TikTok. I won't play it here because it's like this weird, I bought the beat, right? But it's this weird copyright thing going on with it. So I'm gonna post it on YouTube tomorrow. So it'll be like the first video tomorrow. But let me go to my drafts. Can you go to drafts on here? Or do I have to be on my phone? I might have to be on my phone. Dear Barnes once he's gone. I'm not doing a Dear Barnes. Guys, I gotta have something to talk about, okay? I need a narrative. All right, so Barnes doesn't give me a good enough narrative. Thank you for being a reliable. Dear Trey Jones. Dear McLaughlin. Dear Aldridge. Okay, I didn't start the dear stuff until like Primo, I think. You got to give me some slack. I sub to your Knicks channel, Clan. Shut up, Chandler. It didn't. Oh, let me go on my phone. All right, guys. Give me a second. Where the heck is drafts on? Dude, I swear, guys, I feel like an old man trying to navigate TikTok, and I like TikTok. Nope, nope, no, no. Where are drafts on TikTok? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. About to post it on TikTok. All right. It is officially posted on TikTok. Oh my God. Dude, oh my God. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I want to get copyright claim. Okay, so it's on TikTok. So let's do this. I think it's this one. Oh, no. No. Don't, no. Shut up. Shut up. There we go. All right. So let's see. Where should we do it here? Okay, that works. I think that's a fine thumbnail. All right, now what should we put here? Give me 1 second. What should I put on here? Dear Lonnie? No, I didn't do a Dear Lonnie. Remember when Clan said on good authority Sochan is staying? Chandler is such a troll, bro. What should I put? All right. What hashtags do you use for this? Let's do San Antonio. Let's do Spurs. Let's do Who would use San Antonio? No one's using that. Oh my God, I can't speak. Spell. Antonio Spurs. Let's do, I guess, Knicks. What do the Knicks do? What do they do? What's their saying? You guys know? Screen King? Screen King? Hashtag Screen King? Clan, how you feel about Sochan first game with the New York Knicks? It was okay. I mean, you know, it's a new team. Hashtag Mitch Johnson. Bro, you look like Harrison Barnes. Not all black people look alike. New York Knicks. Okay, we'll just say New York Knicks. Anything else? Oh, wait. You spelled it out. All right. Wait a minute. Hold on, dog. All right. I don't know who else you would even tag in this. Poland. Hashtag Poland. Hashtag New York. Yeah. All right. We'll do New York. Hashtag Mabdani. The clan is much more wholesome than Harrison Barnes. Holy. Is that good? Dear Matthew. All right. Okay. Chat. Are we ready? I need everybody to be ready. I need everyone in here. There's 130 showing up on my screen. It's 130 people right now. I really need you guys to tag them as soon as I post this. Are we ready? Are we ready? And that doesn't mean 130 people has Instagram though. All right. Hold on. Pop has IG? No, I don't think Pop has IG, my boy. Something on this on here. Where is the dear Pop? Pop's still here. If he retires, I'll do a dear Pop. Well, I guess he did retire being a coach, but I don't have TikTok. This is Instagram. Yeah. Jeez, I'm gonna have to just tell people on freaking Instagram. All right, I'm sharing it. It's literally Instagram. All right, guys. It's getting posted. Just be patient. Like tag your it game. Yeah, like the tag your it game. Yeah, it's just like that. The TikTok has no audio. Don't tell me that. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. You for real? Oh, it is muted. There's no audio on the video clan. Let's see. What? What? See, TikTok always does this, bro. This is why I don't like TikTok. I do like TikTok. I don't like uploading stuff on TikTok. Here, let me delete it. All right, no TikTok. It's whatever. Yeah, just type at clan or at Spurs Sochan. I should have uploaded on my phone. It's taking a while. For some reason, TikTok, bro, you cannot just like post music on there. Like it's like it just don't let you do it. I have to figure it out. Because I remember trying to post something else, and they wouldn't let me. Tunnel Vision Mitch. I feel like with Mitch Johnson, he's pretty, I think he's pretty strict. Oh, I just saw the Rockets get. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hornets offense is so much fun to watch, bro. Jesus, it took forever. All right. What's your TikTok account? It's literally Clan the Spurs fan. Like, all right. So hold on. Let me make sure it's All right. All right, this is the right one. All right. Let me put it on here. You post on TikTok. I did, but it got muted, so I don't even know what to do with that right now. Let's see. Let's see. Right. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So it's out there. And then I'm going to post it. Golly. All right. I see 2 people are already. It just got uploaded. I saw 2 people tag them. Thank you. Yeah, go tag it. Go to my Instagram. Go to the comments. Tag them in it. Do that for a little while. Actually, let's do like a little call to action down here. There we go. Here's a poll. All right, that's my little call to action. That's my little poll call to action. All right, okay, let's move on. And then obviously I'm gonna post it on Howdy Clan, how can we help? All I was asking is for people to go to Instagram. I just posted the Dear Sochan video. All I need you to do is tag Sochan in the comments. I just want him to know that we're sending them off. All right. Just a proper goodbye. Have a great time with the Knicks. That's all. So go check that out, okay? And then I'm gonna upload the video on this channel tomorrow. So, all right, cool. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's talk about this game because this game was actually really good. When's our next one? Saturday? Okay. Saturday against the Kings. Oh, my God. Oh, we got the Pistons on Monday. Okay, cool. That's good. I'm so glad we got the Pistons. It's a good challenge in a few games. K was cooking Sochan. Wasn't cooking them, but he cooked them on that play. That one play was really good. He cooked them. He cooked them on that play. I think Sochan actually did really, played really great defense on them. And then they end up getting an offensive rebound, and then that resulted in the Cade play. But yeah, all right. Just tagged them. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, so done with that. I would post it on Twitter, but I don't know, man. The Twitter people make me so angry. I'm just gonna be pissed off the whole time. Well, I could post it on Twitter and just I don't know. He blocked him at the end of the third. Yeah, Cade Cunningham. The reason why Cade was talking that trash is because Sochan was playing well on him. So it makes sense. So he's gonna be caught in those quite a bit. I hate Twitter, bro. Every single post, there's somebody saying something crazy. It just irritates me. I could post it and just make it where it's only people that I follow can comment, so I can just not worry about it. We'll see. Do you guys have Twitter? Do we have more people on Twitter or Instagram? I actually don't know. I be peeping. They be going hard on you for rocking with Sochan. It's got. There's this one. I won't say the name of it, but there's this one Twitter page that just like I had to just block because I was like, bro, this is like the amount of hate was ridiculous. Because he would have people come over, hate, and then they would come over my stuff and just say crazy stuff. Like, people comment like they know you, bro. Like, I don't know you. Steph looked like a maniac. Footy burner. Look, footy burner, you can talk a lot of trash. Just go tag him in it, okay? Just tag him in it and move it on. Yeah, I understand. When Elon Musk bought it, I understand. Went downhill pretty quick. Not gonna lie to you. Let's see here. Turn this down. All right, cool. All right, guys, let's talk about this game. So the San Antonio Spurs, OMG. Oh my God. Wow. That was a game. It's not one of those games where I am impressed that we beat the Suns, but I am impressed by the beat down that we gave the Suns. That's what I'm impressed by. I'm not impressed by beating them. I'm impressed by beating the living crap out of them. I mean, it was a beautiful sight to see. So, genuinely, man, this is gonna be a boring segment, guys, because I don't really have anything negative to say, to be real with you. Now, obviously, before we talk about it real quick, shout out. Hold up. Do I even have my stuff up? I don't. Yeah, this messed up earlier. Look at that. Now it's fixed, kind of. Why is my eye like that? Gosh, my eye is red. I don't know if you guys can tell. Anyways, that has nothing to do with this. If you guys are interested in daily fantasy sports, go check out Sleeper. Link in the description. Use promo code CLAN, and you get a 100% match up to $100. Oop, I didn't mean to hit that. But yeah, if you guys are interested, head on over. I really love going to the scores section, especially when the Spurs are playing, and I just look at the stats, updates, what's going on. Well, I don't look at the stats of the players. I try to chill with that because I want to do that with you guys. But I do try to look at the play-by-plays and, you know, just kind of what's going on around the NBA at the moment. If I'm very confused, why a player is still in the game, I might glance at the stats a little bit. I might glance at the stats. But anyways, if you guys are interested, go check it out. Link in the description. There's also daily fantasy sports. Obviously, there's always a risk. So, but if you're feeling good, if you're feeling great, go check it out. You'll use that section as well. But anywho, let's go ahead and talk about this game. So, like I said, gosh, are you okay, camera? 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 Okay. Like I said, this is going to be boring because I literally have nothing negative to say, guys. Like, literally. I was trying to find, I was like, no, Clint, you're being biased. You know, you're just really excited because you beat the Suns and you were down 0-2 before, and this is a team you might see in the first. So you're hyping up, and I was like, no, actually, no. It's like, well, they're missing guys, you know, that's why you won. But it's like, if they have Dylan Brooks, do you really think this isn't a beatdown? This was a beatdown. This was going to be a beatdown. Like, there was no and ifs or buts about it. This was going to be a beatdown. The way that they approached this game was absolutely incredible. The Spurs were aggressive. They have become, and this is how good they are, because when they're hitting on all cylinders, there's no stopping them. Most of the Spurs losses this season have come down to us stopping ourselves, like playing to competition, allowing them to get back into these games. But I don't know if we been blown out? Maybe once? I mean, has every game been winnable? I feel like every game has been winnable. Let's take a look. Not really blowout. Okay, the Timberwolves. That's. Yeah. No, we don't typically get blown out. That's why the Timberwolves make me nervous. Knicks. I mean, even these losses that we've had, you lose by 10. I mean, this has been an incredible season, bro. This has been an absolute incredible season. So anyways, all I was just trying to say was the Spurs are, when they're hitting on all cylinders, when they're not beating themselves, when they're just going in, playing their game, not playing to what the other team is doing, they are so freaking good. So freaking good. And I was so happy to see, once again, one of those games where Steph Castle did not just have the ball in his hands the entire time. We had way better ball movement. Everybody was trusting each other. And when they're hitting like this and you're dealing with about 3 scorers at a time, and then you just happen to have Devin Vassell out there as well, I mean, if he hit his shots, it's a wraps, right? In this game, funny enough, this game was so incredible. Keldon was really, in my opinion, just watching him defensively, he was okay. You know, he's been okay this season, but Keldon was really bad. Like, offensively, it didn't matter. He had a plus 20. It didn't matter at all. He missed a shot. Cornette cleaned it up. Like, it was so disgusting. And by the way, that's not me like throwing shade at Keldon. I'm just saying that's how good this game was. A lot of games have come down to like Keldon helping us and low-key saving us a few times. But this one was just like, Keldon can just have a really game. Like, it was nothing there, and he goes plus 20, bro. Like, what is this team? And I know that the Suns were missing a lot of people, and I know that Booker ended up hurt, or he ended up leaving. But in those few minutes that he played, this is a Steph Castle Glaze video. Steph Castle's defense today, he's always been a great defender. This was one of his best showings, man. And I don't even think it did show up on the stat sheet. Okay. I think I tweeted out, I was like, I don't think it's going to show up in the stat sheet. But yeah, it did. He ended up getting 5 personal fouls, which is that really sucks. That's really stupid. Not saying he's stupid. I'm just saying, like, some of them were pretty bad calls. But I guess the 3 still showed up. But he was a maniac on the defensive end. Like you guys said, I think they looked more fresh after All-Star break. But also, I think All-Star break really instilled a lot of confidence in this team. When I know that a lot of people were upset, which, I mean, rightfully so. I'm a Spurs fan, so I didn't care. But when De'Aaron Fox got signed to the Spurs, not to the Spurs, I'm sorry. When he got assigned to the All-Star game, I was like, oh my God, this is so good for us. Because it's just so much confidence that the San Antonio Spurs came into this game with. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players involved in All-Star Weekend. They were all there, all seeing each other, all interacting, all competing. And they left out of it and said, you know what? We're the best. We're the best team. We're the best team in the NBA. And they came into this game like they were. This could have easily been a trap game. This could have easily been one where you're coming off All-Star Weekend, you're the better team, you should be good. But then the Suns figure something out. It was no figuring out. They didn't have a chance from the beginning. They had no shot. Yeah, that 30-25 is a lie. That 31-24 in the second is a lie. They had no shot at all in this game. None whatsoever. They never even touched 30 points in a quarter. It was no shot. Did you see Castle say he missed being with the team? Oh my God. No, I didn't see that. Oh my God, bro. But the chemistry was on point. Everybody was great. I had no negative things to say about this one. Everyone was perfect. Everyone played their role exceptionally well. leash wasn't too long, too short for anybody. I thought Carter Bryant, I thought it was really cool that we actually put him on the best player that was on the court at the time. Mitch Johnson put him on Jalen Green quite a bit. He did a pretty decent job on Jalen. Green. But yeah, it was nice, man. KJ said the same thing too. It's just so much chemistry. Like, first off, everyone has a common goal. Everybody is about basketball. Everybody is about winning. Everybody is about the team. You absolutely love that. And then you topple that with Victor Wembanyama being your superstar and everyone getting in line like, yeah, he's probably the greatest player of all time. You got people like Carter Bryant coming out and saying, I'm going to be the second greatest defender of all time. But I know my GOAT and my king, Victor Wembanyama, is number one. But with Vic being as humble but as driven as he is, it's just everyone a common goal. Guys, I know they're young. I know this is our first time making it to the playoffs. If we remain healthy and we play the way that we played today, because the way that they play today, you'll do this against anybody. You'll do well against anybody. If we can keep this up, I see no reason why this team can't win a championship. I see no reason why Wembanyama shouldn't just start sweeping. I see no reason why fans should not expect their team to lose to Wemby. It's so good. So good. Man. Whew. Have you seen Sochan's first game with New York? Blockade on first play and looked very good. He looked good. It was sometimes where he looked a little lost, but he looked good. I was just glad that he was playing. You know, I was happy for him. But yeah, man, I don't know. Harrison Barnes still coming off the bench. Like, good. Keep it that way, Mitch. I think Mitch went back on it once, but maybe we had an injury that game. But stick to this. Barnes come off the bench. He should be a player that comes in. You say, "Can you give us something?" No, sit back down. Can you give us something? Yes, stay in. Man, I'm lost for words. Kelly Olynyk the GOAT. Yeah, we got Kelly Olynyk. We got Kelly. Some people have asked me about how I feel about Plumlee. I feel like we went over that before. I don't really think he'll play much, but he's injured, and so they'll probably give him another contract, and I think he'll be okay. I think he's an upgrade to Biyombo. He's not an upgrade to Jeremy, but then I saw some people like bring up like, well, Jeremy hasn't played, so he's an upgrade to Jeremy. I said, I guess if you got to see it that way, I suppose. They might have Jokic, but we got Olynyk. True. They might got Joker, but we got Olynyk. Harper was crispy. Harper was definitely crispy. It's just the amount of confidence I felt like this team came into this game with was just astounding, man. I mean, the synergy was incredible. Like the ball movement was, I have nothing, guys. The ball movement was perfect. Communication was perfect. The competitiveness was perfect. This team led by Wemby, which you just don't get guys. I guess that's the thing too. You just don't get a lot of guys like this, man. You don't get a lot of guys like this. And I realized how much I've been missing it. I've realized that ever since Duncan, we haven't really had that. I love DeMar DeRozan. I mean, the competitiveness that is. I love DeMar DeRozan. I loved Aldridge. You know, I was there. I supported them. They don't have the same type of drive that sounds disrespectful, but you know what I mean. They don't have the same level. First off, you have to be at a certain talent level, a talent threshold, right? They're more like B stars, but then they also just didn't have the same level of competitiveness as certain guys, you know, that we've seen, other superstars that we've seen. And it's like, dang, I this level of intensity that Victor came into this game with. He only showed 17 points, but I'm telling you, he was amazing. 5 blocks. There you go. You can see it there. But the level of intensity, I just haven't seen that every single game, maybe since Duncan. Kawhi, too. You can say Kawhi. Obviously. Where, like, every game, every game there's a certain level of intensity that he's bringing. I mean, he's done it so often till it's maybe like 3 games where I felt disappointed in Vic this season. Did you see Wemby stick his tongue out like MJ when he dunked on Mark? Okay. He stuck his tongue out after he dunked it. That doesn't count. You got to have your tongue out like when you're doing it. He didn't do that, I don't think. Okay, crap. Now I got to see if he actually did that. Let me see. Ah, there was an error. It won't play the video. It's not playing the video. Never mind. I was going to watch it. I was going to try to find it and watch it. I don't think he did, though. Would have been nice. Would have been cool. But, man. It's crazy how Fox and Dylan are kind of fine not being able to just take control as much and are fine with a more reduced role overall. Great chemistry. Yeah. I think the key to this one was, and this is what I like, man. I like when Steph Castle doesn't just have the ball in his hand the entire time, right? Like, this is a perfect Steph Castle stat line. Like, just perfect. Except for the 5 fouls, which, I think that could have been prevented if you just played a little bit more Carter, But, man. Woo. Is there any other takeaways? Keep this up. This is the Spurs team that I've been crazy about this season. Championship caliber. I think so. Yeah. We probably need to watch some press conferences. Give me a second. That's what I'm saying. He's picking his spots, man. He's not just like doing nonsense. I gotta go back to my other one. That's a debate. How's the debate? End of stream? No, what? End of stream? What made you think it was in the stream? Oh, is it acting up? Is it acting up? Clarify my end. Why did someone ask if it was the end of stream? Oh, there's nothing else to talk about. Got you. There's nothing else like to say about this game. Like, it's a weird one. Usually I have something to say. Usually I have something to yap about, but nope. Just kind of perfect. Oh, okay. I was like 2 hours ago. I was like, the game didn't end no 2 hours ago. Okay. Let's see, basketball, man. Basketball. Man, Basketman haven't been on it forever, man. Sorry, I was looking at. We play Pistons soon. Yeah. I was actually just looking at Pistons. How they man, the Knicks got whooped, man. All game long they were getting whooped. This is unfortunate because nothing's up. Hey guys, give me 1 second. Oh man, Mitch's post game was fire. Was the league pass? I'll wait for it to be uploaded. I don't mind waiting for it tonight. So I'll wait. No way they give Sochan a tribute video. Who? The Spurs? Of course he's gonna get a tribute video. Are you crazy? Duh. It's going to be a rematch of the 2005 NBA championship. Oh, man. 20 years. That's crazy. 20 years, over 20 years ago. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know the craziest thing in the world is when people that teams won nothing try to talk about how it's been so long since the Spurs won. Like, there's literally this Atlanta Hawks account that does this non-stop, man. Non-stop. Anything you have to say, he'll say, man, you guys haven't won since 2014. It's been over a decade. It's like, you haven't won anything. First off, Atlanta, you haven't won anything. But your Hawks, they haven't won since like the 50s. They won in like 1953 or something. Like, are we for real? They won before my parents were born, bro. My parents weren't even born yet when they won the championship. They won a decade before my parents were even born. Either 2005 or 1999 if Knicks can figure out how to beat the Pistons. Well. If they did what they did today, it's crazy the amount of hoops and valleys. Did I say that right? Loops and valleys that you have to go through, man, when you have an undersized star on your team, like severely undersized star. Like you have to get all of these defenders and try to compensate for it. I mean, no offense. I think Jalen Brunson's incredible, but hills and valleys. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. That's why you want your superstar to not just be like a severe liability defensively. You don't want to be a full-blown liability. Aaron Baines fan club account? What? It's a miracle he's been that good. It's always some guy named... I'm so confused. Oh, talking trash? Yeah, it's always something stupid, bro. Always something stupid. All right. Vic, Luke, Plum, and French vanilla cream. Jeez. Boy, oh boy, clan. What'd I do? What happened? What'd I do? What'd I do, Chandler? Where is this post game? I want to see what our boy had to say. You know what our boy had to say. Brunson's offensive is crazy though when he's hot. Brunson is incredible when he's hot. It's like, I understand it. MJ's post game is fire. MJ's post game. Hold on, I'm trying to bring it up. Well, while we're waiting on that, let me see if there was anything I had saved. Let's see. I might have saved some on Twitter. Let's see what we got here. I feel like it was something I saved on Instagram, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Let's see. Oh, this. Okay, so I actually didn't watch this yet. So I have something here, but I haven't watched it yet. It's the... Apparently, Danny Green had something to say. Danny Green and Paul Pierce had something to say about Wemby when it comes to being the face of the NBA. I am really curious. So it's like a 2-minute, 32-second clip here. And I want to take a look at what they had to say. But before we do that, big shout out to... That's not Sleeper. That's Instagram. That's Sleeper. Big shout out to Sleeper. If you guys are interested in daily fantasy sports, go check it out. Link in the description. Just use promo code CLAN. You get a 100% match up to $100. Obviously, there's always a risk. So if you're feeling good, go for it. If you're not, maybe do it a different day. But just go check it out. Sleeper link in the description. And also, if you just go to some of the parts of it that I like a lot of parts of it. But if you go to the feed, you can go ahead and see all of the things around the NBA. Call it now. Will the Pistons win the NBA final? Hey, calm down. Will they win it? Yes, relax. Will they make it to the finals? Probably yes. Will they win it? Calm down. Jalen Johnson, 32-10, 5 assists. Anyway, yeah, just relax a little bit. The East is very interesting now. But go check it out. Link in the description. All right, guys, let's see what they had to say. I'm very interested. His lips aren't matched with the audio, but I never understood that. Never understood that you have to be from. Oh, the audio is off. Oh crap. Oh crap. That was a whole minute. Oh crap. All right, we're rewinding. Rewind. We're rewinding because I had it off the whole time. I'm sorry. I had the audio off the whole time. So you guys didn't hear a word of that. All right, rewind. Hey guys, if you're interested in daily fantasy sports, go check out Sleeper. Link in the description. Use promo code CLAN. You get 100% match up to $100. It's really great. I really like the feed section where you can see what's going on around the league. It's a feed. Oh, I didn't see this post before. It's not like we went over this. And when it says, will the Pistons make it or win the NBA Finals? No, because we're going to be there. They're going to lose, but they'll make it to the finals. And then this one where it's like, oh, the Cavs making the East interesting. All right, go check it out. Check out Sleeper. Link in the description. Play at your own risk. Use Clan. Sleeper's great. Go check it out. It's really good stuff. Sorry, I had to do all that over again. All right, now we're ready. All right, chat. Let me know if you can't hear it. Okay. All right, children. All right, my clannies. Like when we were that T channel the other day.
To be in the face of the league.
You know how we trying to force it on guys now, where I think it's really something that's organically given, and we saw it coming.
Oh, I didn't even say what they're talking about. Is Wemby the face of the NBA?
We saw it when LeBron was coming to them. The build-up of him coming to the league was to be the face. The build-up with Magic. The build-up with Jordan coming in, because you got to know Jordan won the national championship, went to the Olympics, beat all the Olympians. It was like, this is going to be the guy. And we saying that about Wemby. We anticipated his arrival 2 years before he got here, right?
Yeah.
It was just like, hold on, it's this guy coming to the league. So that's the common denominator when we talk about who the face is going to be. Like, it ain't somebody we just said, oh, he can be. It's never been that way. Unless we got to change how we look at it now. Maybe there won't be no face of the league, but anybody who fits the bill and being the next face is Wemby. Yeah. Regardless if he's from wherever he's from, France or wherever. It was a guy that you saw years before he even got to the league. And it's always been that way. It ain't nobody just like, oh, damn, he's the first of the league now. Because if it was that, we would have said Jason Tatum. When he won the MVP, when he won the championship, he got a shoe, he got commercials, he got a championship, Olympics.
Is that a criteria, though? Like, do you have to have already... I mean, I guess historically it's been basically like that, right? They do that with Magic, did it with Jordan, did it with LeBron. Was Kobe ever the face of the NBA? I don't know if Kobe was ever the face. Was Kobe ever the face? If he was, it was short-lived. I don't think Kobe was ever the face of the NBA. I think when that incident happened with the, I actually don't know enough about it, but the assault, the sexual assault thing, I think from there, that was a wrap. I don't think he was ever the face. The back-to-back years, yeah? Oh, okay. For like 10 years? I thought Kobe, I saw Kobe as the face of the NBA. I'm saying how people viewed it, because LeBron, I remember when Kobe was winning his championships, even later on, like late 2000s, and he was doing his thing. I thought he was the best in the NBA. I thought he was incredible. I thought he was him. But a lot of people still saw it as LeBron. I mean, we even had commercials where people would say, like, oh, they're going to meet in the finals, and people would constantly say LeBron's better than Kobe. So I always thought Kobe was. I think 08, 010, or 08, 10, definitely in the face. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he had an immense impact. I mean, obviously. Like, when everyone shoots in their garbage can, we scream out Kobe. Before that, it was Jordan. I don't know. Yeah, the Kobe and LeBron puppets, exactly. Kobe was the face of when MJ retired. I just feel like it was short-lived. I don't know. I think LeBron became the best player in 09. We're just talking about the face. And I thought LeBron was basically the face, like, once he got here. They were crazy about LeBron, bro. I don't know. I agree that Kobe was like him. I saw him as the face. I just didn't think the media and most people did. But I could be wrong.
See, why wasn't he the face of the league? Mm-hmm. He's the best American at the time. Like, we didn't, and it's just like, we don't crown him that. This anticipation has to have built up way before he even comes to the league. And the only guy that fits that is Wemby. Now, we said that about the next guy who could be in line is Cooper Flag. You know, because his build-up coming into the league. Yeah. So it ain't nobody.
Age of DeBonta, like those guys that are coming.
Yeah, we ain't got nobody as Americans like that right now.
Nah, I mean, for me, I like Cade a lot. I think he's a couple years away from it. But when you're talking about outside of Americans, I feel like some of those guys that built their way up, like Jokic, Jokic second-round pick, but like he could have easily been like MVP the last 4 years. Like,
yeah, but that don't still not gonna make you the face. The MVPs.
We got multiple faces. I feel like you got multiple faces. With the talent we got in the league today, you have multiple people that can represent.
I feel like, I don't know, guys. Do you guys know Allen Iverson was a face too? Allen Iverson more so like represented he represented like a lot of people that felt like outcasts. I loved AI. My brother was a huge AI fan, and he had those AI shoes where, like, inside of it on the soles, like, it had all these different plays from him, like snapshots of him. He was crazy about AI, but yeah, like I think he represented outcast a lot, but he was never the face of the NBA. I don't think AI was ever the face. I think we just need to kind of define what the face is, right? When I think of the face of the NBA, I think about who is it that they continuously talk about. Like, who is it every single day media is talking about them? And that's not the case for anybody else but kind of Wemby now. And LeBron. I don't think they ever stop talking about LeBron, whether it's good or it's bad. Now, we're in a really weird spot, right? Because we've never had a face of the NBA before, like ever. George Gervin wasn't that. David Robinson wasn't that. Tim Duncan wasn't that. Kawhi Leonard wasn't that. Tony wasn't that. Manu wasn't that. Like, we never had a face of the NBA on our team. And one thing about being the San Antonio Spurs is every single player also has like this safety net because we're the Spurs, right? Like, you can make mistakes. We cannot play our best, but usually you have that safety net where people are like, well, that's especially when we had Pop, but they were like, oh, you know, they're going to figure it out. It's the system, you know, players mess up, but they're a well-oiled machine. They're going to be fine. And I'm wondering, which he doesn't need it because he literally can just dominate you because he's Wemby and he's just getting better and better. I mean, oh my God, that last game, he's incredible. So he doesn't necessarily need it, that safety net, but I wonder how people are going to approach it. I wonder if the media cycle will get as negative about Wemby as they did with LeBron. Sometimes I felt like it was warranted with LeBron because sometimes it seemed like he was more about this is my brand type deal. I mean, sometimes I think it really is warranted. That I mean, he's later in his career now, but like the Israel thing was really bad. But like even you going back when it's just pure basketball stuff, like him wearing casts after he lost, him being in that series with the Spurs and saying, it's just basketball. You guys take it too serious. Like stuff like that. I feel like, yeah, you should probably criticize him for that. But then it just went so far. Like the hate train for LeBron went way too far at times. And I wonder if Wemby will get that. But Wemby also has that certain level of competitiveness that it might just not hit him, right? Like, was Michael Jordan pretty... I don't know. I wasn't really around at that time. Maybe some older heads can tell me. I don't mean that in an insult. I just mean like shine some wisdom on us. Was Jordan criticized heavily? Like as far as like hate trains? Because I feel like he was pretty beloved in the 90s, right? I don't know. The whole gambling. Oh yeah, they did get onto him about that, but like. Yeah, they did get onto him about that. They were kind of talking about that. Wemby is foreign, so it's kind of different. You think that they're going to give him a little bit more leeway because of that? It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Y2K, we'll talk about that in a minute. I guess I'll just say it. Yeah, I know. Japan's kind of wild with that. It's a different type of energy than what we got going over here, but it's mostly for the healthcare and the insane amount of safety over there. Just need a new experience, man. It might not be forever. I knew if I ignored it, I was probably going to forget it, so I wanted to address it. Being foreign means less glaze. Oh, that's what you mean. It's just a weird, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just my Spurs brain. I just have a very hard time seeing a Spurs player get thrown in the fire. You know, like, I don't know. Jordan was criticized for gambling. That's about it. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, maybe he'll be okay. He's so competitive till there is no, like, I don't know. What is Skip Bayless saying about Wemby? I haven't watched any Skip Bayless stuff at all. I just see clips here and there. I have no idea what he's saying. Is he saying something stupid about Wemby? I have a hard time seeing him do that. Like, you just look foolish when you talk bad about. Yeah, I don't know.
The league.
Now, they can still become face of the league, but there's always going to be that one guy.
Yeah.
And then you got other guys that help carry that mantle. Like, if Wemby becomes face of the league, then we're going to say, okay, the face of the league is Wemby and such and such and such.
Yeah.
The same thing we did with Curry.
Mm-hmm.
We put Curry on the side of LeBron when he started winning, though. We didn't say this about him when he started winning. So it's going to be interesting to see now. If Wemby wins it this year, he will undeniably be the face of the league.
Yeah.
I think.
Hey, he's kind of right, yeah. There's so much talent. I wonder who would be, like, 2, 3, 4 behind him. And I always did find it crazy that Giannis couldn't get that. But maybe that build-up is a prerequisite. Pierce has good takes. He does. Yeah, Pierce has good takes. Danny Green has good takes. Yeah, these are very level-headed takes here. Pierce ain't always, perfect or nothing, but he has good takes. He's cool. I'm trying to see what's going on in here. What's back here? Got a green jersey. Championship. Is that supposed to be Danny Green? Is that a Danny Green bobblehead? I think that's a number 4. Why does Danny Green look like that? Why they got him? Why he looks so dark skinned? What is up with people not getting the tone, the skin tones right when it comes to black people? I see it in cartoons too. Let me see if I can find this bobblehead. That was him, right? Oh my goodness. This is it. What are we doing? In what way is that Danny Green? That's the same one. We can't be for real. Wait, we were just on the. Oh, did I? Wait, I went out of the. Hold on. Give me a second. Like, let's be so for real. Oh, wait. It was on Twitter. I'm stupid. That's it. That's the same one. Because I see a little championship there. Same stance. Same font. You cannot be serious. It already looks nothing like him. Like, if I showed y'all this and covered up the name and the number, you would have been like, who is that? The audacity for them to put that behind that man. That is not Danny Green. Looks nothing like him. And it's like, at least get the skin tone right. Skin tone isn't even right. That's what I'm talking about. Why is it like this? Why is it like this? I feel like that Jay-Z song. I won't say it because I don't want to get demonetized, but you know what I'm talking about. House, you still, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You still, George Hill. They knew they had to put Danny Green at the bottom because you would have no idea who this is. Looks more like Clan than Danny. Like, kind of literally, yeah. Wait, maybe it is me. Maybe it is me. I mean, I did feel like I won the championship in 2014. I ain't gonna lie. As much work as I put into representing the Spurs, I did feel like I won it in 2014. So maybe it is me. It does look closer to me than Danny. Still don't look like me, but it's closer. Back to the main subject, please. Chandler, do you want to get blocked? I promise I will block you. You know I get sidetracked. Was T-Mac a face? Nah. Brian Wright? Kind of look like Brian Wright. Anywho, yeah, back to. I'm not going back to the subject because you said so. Okay, I swear to God, I will block you. Watch yourself. But overall, I mean, I don't really have anything to add other than, yeah, I think Wemby will be the face of the NBA. I think everyone is going to be talking about him. I think everyone loves him. They already talk about him like crazy, so I see no reason. It's Black History Month. We cannot move on. I see no reason. So I guess it'll be Wemby and Ant definitely going to be in there. I mean, it's going to be some matchups against Ant. Sometimes I wonder how much Ant cares. I know it's like he's such a weird player, man. He's such a weird player. He's such a strange player. On the court, he definitely cares. Like, he is, like, so good, so competitive, just so talented, man. Like, ridiculously talented. But then when it comes down to, like, what he has to say about stuff, he just can care less. I guess when it comes to the face, he's just like, yeah, they got Wemby on. No, I don't care about none of that. But, yeah. No, there's no audio on it. I got it turned off. I'm just... Anywho... Moving on. I'm kind of done with this subject anyways. LeBron was the main face and Curry was the vice face. I see Wemby being the global face and Anthony being the American face. Huh. I can see that. Wemby's really about to extend. Weren't the Spurs trying to extend out? Did we play in Mexico? Did we play in Mexico this year? The Spurs were trying to, like, really extend where they play. Did we play in Mexico? Or are we playing it? Are we going to play in Mexico? No. I want a game in Mexico. Caps, bro, done switched it up. He's on to better things now. I will ban chat. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, see, he's moved up. He's moved up, Chandler. You've been left behind. You've been left behind, my friend. You have been left behind. All right. Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. That's fact. That blue check mark be changing figures. True. Your Cap's moving different now. His life has drastically improved ever since he became a mod. Next year will be interesting to see how the rookies do. Yeah, for sure. All right, before we move on, let's see here. Did they post the stuff yet? Like, this is a game where I truly want to see what they have to say. Oh, okay, that's a week ago. I was like, what was that? I might have to take... Yeah, I might have to take your advice. You guys say go to League Pass? Okay, I might just do that. All right. Like, I can't believe how long it's taking. Like, do they have to get everything finalized or what? I don't understand. Gosh, I hit my knuckle the other day. It hurts so bad. Alright, see Prime Video. Poor Knicks. Because they lost today? Pretty bad loss. Not gonna lie. Pretty bad. They got whooped. Knicks got whipped. Not my Spurs, though. All right, I'm be super transparent. I'm not seeing the post-game stuff. So, ugh. Okay. All right, let's go to teams. Let's go to Spurs. go Clippers. Clippers are beating the Nuggets by 1. Oh, snap. Okay, you said League Pass, Spurs in-game, end of game, post-game broadcast. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I see quite a few of them. Why is it 24 minutes? It's just Mitch? Did they... Is it just Mitch? All I see on here is Mitch. Okay. Because the other ones are pregame. Is that literally it? Really? Mitch and Steph Castle? Okay. I mean, I really care about what Mitch and what Wemby would have. I mean, I care about Castle obviously, but I saw Castle's post game like on the court, if that counts. I'm pretty sure he was on the court and they talked to him quick, but all right. Well, let's see what my boy Mitch got to say, y'all. Before we do, big shout out to Sleeper. If you guys are interested in daily fantasy sports, go check it out. Link in the description. You just go over to the picks section and make your picks for the day. You go up and you can go to the NBA section. I don't know why I'm on all these other ones. And yeah, you can just choose it from there, man. Do your thing. Do what your heart desires. Okay. Obviously, there's always a risk, but if you're feeling good, go check it out. Or you can go to the feed and you can keep up with what's going on around the league, in which I've done that quite a few times. Kate Cunningham thinks he's the best NBA, I thought I said NBA player, American player in the NBA. I want to be on the Olympic team coming up. I think I'm the best American player. Well, I was about to say, hey, he knows his place, because he said I'm the best American player. But with the context of it being the Olympics, makes sense for him to say he's the best American player. Do I agree with them? I don't know if I agree with you. But, wait, a best American player? I don't know. Wait, maybe he is. Did you guys take Cade or Ant? I don't know. Real talk, I don't quite know. He might be. Anyway, all right, let's see what Mitch Johnson has to say. Oh crap, is it gonna be ads? I didn't even think about that. I've been spoiled. I don't do ads anymore. I'm a YouTube premium guy. Me personally. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't do ads. I don't watch ads. Well, I guess while this ad is going, I guess I can give you guys another ad. If you guys are interested in some merch, go check out clanthemerchfan.com. Link in the description. As I told you, I will be closing down the shop in the next coming months because I'll be moving to Japan, so I can't really keep this up while I'm out there, at least for now. I might have to do like a third-party type deal, but as of right now, if you're interested, go check it out. Get yourself some merch, and just letting you guys know, it is a wait because I do it all myself, so you got to be patient with me. Okay, it takes some time. It's not like Amazon. Complete transparency with you guys. It takes a minute, but if you're interested, go check it out. Okay. All right, are we done with the ad? Is the ad off? Oh, good news, guys, the ad is off. The ad is off, guys. to unmute.
Involved in.
Talk to me, Mitch.
Mitch, they lost a lot of firepower when Booker went out, of course, but were you pleased with how you guys came out of the break playing tonight, especially on the
We were not worried about Booker whatsoever.
defensive end?
Yeah, hopefully Devin's okay.
Hold on. Ain't gonna lie to you guys, being on here, I gotta turn the gains up. Like, this is crazy. All right.
You hate when injuries happen and one of the premier players in the league. I did think we did a good job of being sharp. I thought the first quarter we missed a few shots. I thought there was a few plays that felt like our process was probably better than a 5-point lead. And that happens, in this.
What do you say? If what?
In this league, our process was probably better than a 5-point lead. And that happens, in this league.
Oh.
And with so much talent involved, and when there is enough uncontrollables out there, that you just have to stick to the process and the plan, and over time just trust in it. And I think we did a good job of that. And I think the 5 guys that started, and the vets, and Keldon, Luke, and HB, really.
I really love what Batman's saying here, because, guys, this was like a perfect game, in my opinion. From what I've seen from the Spurs, maybe I'm just saying, like, this is the best version I've seen of them. The intensity was there. The ball movement was there. The defense was there. The not just allowing Castle to just run the entire show. Castle being smarter with his shots. I mean, it was just perfect. Like, Castle had he was, like, basically 100%. 8 for 11. Like, okay. I'm glad that coach sees some stuff, because to me it was basically a perfect game.
They set a tone.
What?
I can't hear what he's saying.
I thought he did a phenomenal job. I thought he matched the physicality very appropriately. And I think we did a good job as a team, and he did definitely set the tone and lead the charge, but I thought we did a really good job of running through screens.
Wemby had 5 blocks. I think that's the 4th time in 11 games he's had 5. Is it possible he's even getting better and better defensively, especially with the rim protection?
I thought his anticipation was great tonight. When he's in a stance and he's locked in mentally and he's anticipating, obviously he's pretty special. And so,
I said this before, but I really think that All-Star Weekend really helped this team. Not just because of rest, because I saw a lot of people say, well, they're well-rested. Like, yeah, but everyone's well-rested. I think that it really helped that we had so many players involved in it, right? Like, number one, didn't really get rusty because you were still playing. But number two, there's just a certain amount of respect that you have for one another. There was a certain amount of camaraderie that I don't think the Spurs were able to. And it's just one weekend, but it's a special weekend. And I don't think we've really had teams where we had enough star power, enough players involved in it that they can really build as a team, right? And it's really helped them. But they were all supporting each other. I mean, even though everyone's in different walks of life, like I saw Carter Bryant interacting with De'Aaron Fox's kid. Like we saw Wemby interacting with people's kids. Like it was just a certain level of togetherness that I think we haven't really gotten in the past, or it's been a while. And then on top of that, it's just this certain level of mutual respect they have for all of one another. Carter Bryant doing what he did, even though he lost him, and I hate he lost to Johnson. Like, Johnson was irritating the crap out of me that whole dunk contest, bro. Do my little dance, so he was irritating. But anywho, but yeah, so the amount of confidence it took for him to go on the stage and do what he did, and then watching him and him just landing some incredible dunks was just so nice to see. Dylan Harper and Steph Castle competing as hard as they competed. Fox hitting a game winner. Wemby bringing a certain level of intensity into the All-Star game. And meanwhile, all his teammates are like, hey, that's our guy right there. Like, we can do whatever. Like, it's our time. There is no waiting. And, you know, I think ever since maybe game 10, game 15 of this season, I've been saying, like, I believe in this team a lot, and I don't want to hear about how they're too young. I don't want to hear about that no more. It's kind of our time, all right? If we don't manage, we know what we need, right? The Spurs need a power forward. The Spurs need a wing, you know, preferably a 3-and-D wing, another 3-and-D wing. That would be really nice. So we know what to get us there. But if the Spurs can manage to win a championship without it, and you're going to get it this upcoming season, and you're going to have a pretty nice draft lottery pick, who's stopping us, man? Like, seriously.
There's 5 blocks, and there's many others of whether it's deterred or didn't block it but altered.
Yeah, I believe Larry.
In terms of the sequences that Vic has.
Well, I don't believe in your record.
At this point.
Your record's crazy. You always say we're going to win the rest of our games. I don't believe that. I think the Spurs lose at least like 5 more. But I do believe.
Surprise you, but how important is that for energizing the team and giving you guys some life when the game is kind of dull?
What was the first part of
it? The energy, like Vic has those, like the sequences, like the block and maybe a no-look dime and then a deep 3 and stuff like that.
You know, when he's sharp, whether he's directly affecting the game or indirectly with his gravity, it sets the table for everybody else. And it can be hard at times, I'm sure. I can't imagine, but if I tried to, I still can't imagine a 22-year-old with so many gifts and talents and weapons, and to just trust that being sharp fundamentally still leads to greatness, because you can do some really, really unique things. And when he does, he still does some really, really unique things.
What? Another long winning streak, 7 now games in a row?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. If you can recall, how does this win streak compare or be different from the one y'all had earlier in the season?
I think we know a lot more about ourselves now. I think typically when we don't play well, we probably have a few indicators or thoughts of where we would say, if we didn't watch the game, we could guess maybe what happened. And I think when we see a really good version of ourselves, there are some consistent themes there at play. And so I think this stretch might even be more rewarding, just because scouting reports are more thorough now. Teams know what you're going to do.
Exactly. I completely agree with him. Yeah, Mitch is speaking facts, bro. Yeah, like, I think that's part of why I loved this game too. It's like, what now? Like, teams know what they're doing, and that's the thing. We saw how they responded. It's funny. It's so funny because of how teams responded. The Spurs fixed it. Like, how they responded was stuff that wasn't even really basketball related. Like, okay, the only way that we can really stop them is if we get really physical with Wemby. Like, really physical, right? Like, take them out of the game, get physical with them, pull on them, foul them, like, do whatever you can. That's not basketball, but okay. I mean, physicality is basketball, but, like, they were excessive, man. Like, it was to the point where they're pulling his shirt off. Like, it's like, what are we doing? So you have that, and then also the way that they were playing Steph Castle, they were just kind of like, we're going to sag off completely. He's not going to take a mid-range shot. He's going to do the same thing every single time, turn the ball over, or just take a bad shot. He's fixed that. He's taking way better shots now. And kudos to Mitch Johnson. He's also limiting his dribbles a little bit. No hate to Castle. Castle is awesome. He is a winner. We are going to win many championships with I believe, with Castle. I think Castle will be here. We're going to win championships with him. He's great. He's awesome. He knows how to win. He'll do whatever the team needs of him. I know going into the league, he said he wants to be a point guard. That is fine. But he's going to do whatever the team needs. So, anyways, I'm just saying, I think the Spurs have answered beautifully. Every single player got onto one another for being soft. And they've been playing physical ever since. All of them. Fox, too. Mitch getting better. Mitch is getting better. The only thing that I worry about with Mitch, before I continue listening, the only thing I worry about with Mitch is how well will he be able to deal with a player that's a little bit more of an oddball, right? Because, like, one thing about Pop, is Pop was so great at managing personalities, and he knew what players needed at what time. And Mitch Johnson, it's only his first year, super young, but he's definitely gotten to a point where he plays favorites sometimes. He has certain guys where it seems like he has this bias towards, just pure professionalism, which is good. It's not bad. It's like a double-edged sword with this. It's not necessarily bad, but the professionalism, it's like, okay, what does professionalism look like to you, right? I'm sure with Jeremy, maybe he thought it was unprofessional for, what's her name? Maya, to like be with him, before games. I have no idea. What it was, but stuff like that. It's like, yeah, you're going to have some oddballs here and there. I mean, Popovich had to deal with Steven Jackson until it became an issue, right? He dealt with some crazy players here and there. So you're going to get guys like that. And I think that that's fine to have. And that's a good thing to have, especially when you get to winning. You're going to need somebody to be a little bit, nasty or feel like an underdog, right? So I just wonder how he's going to handle those. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that kind of worries me. But what I was about to say was why this is also a good thing, with seeing how he does things, is the Spurs are all hands off. The front of these people that piss me off so much, and they've been very quiet about this. They piss me off so much. They'll say, "Oh, Mitch Johnson's just being, he's just a puppet, right? He's just a puppet, and really Popovich is pulling the strings." What are you talking about? Like, you're just saying stuff, and it's very disrespectful to this man. It is his team. It is his team, and I think that it's really good for him to have complete control, even though there's been decisions that irritate me and make me angry. I do want him to have full control, because that's the only way he can get better, and also that's the only way for the front office to evaluate what we got, right? To evaluate it. No saying, say no more. So no more. Yeah. No saying so no more. Yeah. Now he's breaking down the game now. Yeah, he's showing. I'm surprised he doesn't have a PowerPoint to show you how this game went. He's ready to talk now.
Identities and style of play is pretty much set throughout the league. No matter how many times you've seen teams, we played 60 some odd games almost, and so teams kind of for the most part are who they are. Now they can continue to get better, obviously, but I think for us to have a consistent stretch is something that we've had some times issues with, and so it's been good to see some consistency.
What did you like about the minutes you got of Luke Cornett tonight?
I liked him a lot. I thought he was extremely consistent. Obviously, he had almost a double-double in 16 minutes, but even, again, the screening, the spacing, the recognition and communication on defense, he's just so valuable in so many impactful ways without the basketball, and it's really hard to find.
List of attributes you just went through, where is he among the best screeners you've ever been around?
Yes. I think his understanding of angles, his understanding of when to get a hit versus when getting out, I think he just has a real knack for it, and it's been really good for our team because it's also a really good example to show the guys to learn from.
Coach, going off of that, going double big seems to be becoming a more common thing league-wide, and we got to see Luke and Victor on the floor together. What was your read on them together on the floor tonight, and do you see them getting more minutes together in the future?
I'd like to. I think I probably did it a little bit more early on, and I think as the season's gone on, just being so mindful of both their minutes, it's hard if you play them both, and then you also play one of them at all times. The numbers can get kind of high in terms of minutes being played. So I'm probably impatiently trying to be patient with that, but there's a lot of things there that I personally think has a lot of potential. And the hard part is they need some time, and so do the other guys, because it is a very different look than what we traditionally play.
Everybody. Yeah, but everybody that's tried the whole, traditional center next to Wemby, it fails. I don't know. And like he said, you would need more time together, in which these games aren't really going like that. So it is kind of like, well, when do you do it? I never really had an issue with the French vanilla thing. My only issue is when we've utilized it. Like, it seems like we've used it in games that made no sense. Like, against the Warriors, we've done it when they were just, like, shooting threes on us left and right. Like, stuff like that. It's like, why? I don't get the vision here. I don't get why we're doing it. These are long threes. They're not helping you with rebounds in these circumstances.
Coach, seems like one of the calling cards of this group has been
Nuggets
production
loss
from all around, not just
Heck yeah.
from Victor and Fox. Do you feel like nights like tonight, where the offense seems to be in a rhythm, be humming, are coming easier, or was tonight just, things are going right against the defensive scheme, whatever it might be?
It would work if we had better perimeter defense. Well, Carter Bryant's starting to get minutes now, so it might help.
Sorry, what was the question?
Do you think that nights like tonight, where the offense is just in a groove, are coming easier to this group?
I think
Heck
when
yeah,
we
dude,
play
you can
the
swear. You
right
can
way,
swear. You can swear. I'm just family friendly online, man. I'm pretty family friendly. You can swear in the chat. I won't. You okay? It's all right. I don't have nothing against it. Bad words are just words.
in terms of pace and spacing and share the basketball, we have a lot of dynamic offensive players. So I do think we have the potential to have different guys have different nights. And so I think that's something that we have continued to empower each other and try to celebrate, where if someone has it going and it's not you, it's your teammate, let's feed them.
Coach, the Spurs, ever since they've started playing in Austin, they've been splitting the series, winning one and losing one. How do you keep your team motivated and focused, locked in, while playing in what's technically a different city and where they usually play against two different teams?
What? Our next game is in Austin? Or wait, were they in Austin? Oh, they were in Austin today. The Spurs were in Austin today? I'm sorry, guys. Not from Texas. I think they were in Austin, weren't they?
Yeah, I don't know if the Austin location of the game has had the effect of the splitting. I know we want to win Saturday, and
it's just a coincidence. The Austin thing has nothing to do with nothing. It's just a coincidence.
we're trying to continue to play as consistent as we can.
Oh, we've always split games in Austin? That's where we're getting this. That's a nothing burger. That has nothing to do with anything. They go against the Kings.
Continue to improve and get better. And honestly, I hope that we're starting to feel comfortable here. We've been here now for a few years, and it's a great place to play. And we feel, again, like it's a home game, not a road game. And I have no other expectation that we should have some carryover from tonight on Saturday.
Cool. That was some good stuff. Good job, Coach. Mitch was great. Oh, there is a Victor Wembanyama post, and there's a Fox, and there's a Castle. I think I'm gonna skip out on it. I think Mitch was good enough. I don't think there's anything to learn from this. Kings might not win another game. Yeah, just a really quick glance here. Really quick glance. What are we looking at? Chat? Oh, man. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, that's so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that gap. Oh, man. It's the NBA is ours for the taking. Oh, my God. The Pistons. Oh, my God. The Pistons. Oh, their record. Oh, look at the Pistons' record. They're so good. The Pistons are so good. It's great to see. Yeah, it was a new tanking rule. It ain't bad. It seems like a pretty good set of rules. 40 wins incoming. Man. All right, let's see who the Thunder got next. They lose to the Bucks. Will they lose to the Nets? I don't think they'll lose to the Nets, man. I mean, can't lose to the Knicks. How you lose to the Bucks, bro? How you lose to the Bucks, Thunder? How you lose to the Bucks, Thunder? They didn't have anybody playing. Yeah, they didn't have anybody playing. They got anybody playing tomorrow? Or whenever they play? Or is everyone... So it's been a while, though. They should have their players. This is where it gets interesting. When they go against the Cavs, they got the Cavs, then they got the Raptors. Woo! Woo! You got to hit the Cavs, the Raptors, the Pistons, the Nuggets. That is 4 games in a row. That's tough. They at least split it. And then you got the Knicks, the Warriors, the Nuggets, the Celtics. You split those. Then you got the Wolves, Magic. Oh, Celtic. Oh, my goodness. Then you got the Knicks again. Oh, my goodness. Now, my Spurs, on the other hand. We got a few tough ones. We got some tough ones in there. You know, Kings, you should win that. You got the Pistons. All right, that's a tough one. Raptors, that's a tough one. You know, we got what they got. We got the Nets. Okay. Knicks, that's tough. That's tough. It's not as bad, though. It cools off quite a bit. Got the Kings, Suns, Pacers, Heat, Memphis. Ooh. Your boy will be at this one. Ooh. I'll be watching that one. You got the Bucks, Bulls. So it cools off for us quite a bit. It cools off for the Spurs quite a bit. We got some good ones coming up, but it cools off after March. Or I would say mid-March and out. I say we go 6-1 and 5-2 for the rodeo road trip. Who has hurt on the... See, I always get confused on the rodeo road trip because you guys tell me, like, well, the rodeo road trip, you still have Spurs games. And I'm like, I thought the rodeo road trip wasn't any Spurs, like, at home games. But I know I'm wrong about it now. But see, you got the Pistons, Raptors, at Nets, at Knicks, at Sixers. Is that it? That's the trip, right? Yeah, that's the rodeo road trip. Yeah. I think that's the rodeo road trip right there. Nuggets lost claim. I know! We said that earlier. I know. I'm excited. Look at that. Look at those. Look at that gap. Get off of us. Rockets ain't going to catch up. It's a wrap. Spurs are going to be second or first. It's a wrap. Murray is clutch for that. Oh, you guys said he missed a free throw, right? You love to see it. He deserves it. How he sold Wemby in that All-Star game. Screw him. Screw him. Screw him. We haven't lost this month. Spurs is looking better and better, bro. Before, when we were winning games, it was like, oh, these are some very obvious flaws here that's going to bite us in the butt in the playoffs. How they've been recently, I don't know. What flaws? Yeah, what flaws? Now, these haven't been, like, super difficult games, okay? Like, a lot of teams now are just kind of scared to play us or something. I don't know what's going on. Like, Thunder just sat everybody. They just said, screw it. Los Angeles Lakers sat everybody. Golden State, Curry was gone. But it's not really about who we're playing rather than how we're playing. You know, that's what's impressing me. It's not who we're playing, but how we're playing. We're not approaching anybody with disrespect. Every single game we go into it with a certain level of respect for the other team. A healthy fear of every team. And that's what I care about, because the way that you're playing, you can beat anybody. It doesn't matter whether it's the Warriors or it's the OKC Thunder. Like, you can beat them. Yeah, we're gonna be first in the West. Ooh, and look at all these. Ooh, look at all these primetime games. Yeah, people should be watching that one. That's a good one. I'm gonna have to choose really wisely when I get to the gym. Monday at 6. I'm gonna have to go like right after work. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. 12 p.m. Nobody want to watch a game at 12 p.m., bro. Those games aren't fun. Man, we got a lot of games on TV. I feel like they added some of these. Sacramento on NBC. What? Oh, is that what happened? Because I was like, I don't remember it looking like this. Okay, so they're like, yeah, Spurs. So we had to kick some guys out, kick some teams out. Probably some tanking teams. They should do that, though. If the team is bad, like, take them off prime time. Like, 10 a.m. for me. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's going to be weird for me when I'm actually in Japan because, like, some of these games I'm just not going to see. Like, 6:30 p.m., I won't be seeing it. If it's on a Friday, I will see it on a Saturday. Like, this would be a midnight game on a Saturday night. Yeah, it's going to be rough. Sorry, Lakers. Lakers are pathetic. Did they play today? Who all played today? I want to see what happened today. They didn't play today. Warriors lost, which doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. I don't care who we see. I don't really want the Warriors for. I know I talk a lot of trash. I don't actually want them first round. I just prefer them over like the Wolves. If I had a choice and I had to go against one of these teams, I would want the Trailblazers, Memphis, which we're not going to get, but Trailblazers, Memphis, or Suns. I would also take the Lakers, but I just think the Lakers are soft. Tight one between Rockets and Hornets. What do you mean? Oh, is that a game on right now? It's super late. Trying to think what I should watch it on. Oh, you were just saying tight one as in like the game was close. Because I thought they played earlier. I think that's what you were saying. Because let me go backwards. No, it's over. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought you were saying. Oh, wow. Knicks play. I was going to see if I was going to watch that Knicks game. But they play the same time as the Spurs. A little bit after. Basically the same time. Yeah, I probably won't watch it. Maybe I'll do a multi-view, but I'm mostly going to lock in on my Spurs. Are the Pistons the biggest threat to us? I don't know how we match up against them. And interesting enough, you know, this is kind of the first time we will genuinely get to see that. And not only is the first time, it's a perfect time, right? It's a perfect time. Our team kind of is what it is right now. But you go against them right now, and then you still got quite a few games to adjust some of the flaws that they're going to bring out, that they're going to show that you have. And you can adjust, and you'll be ready for the playoffs. And you won't have to see them till later. And if you make it to the finals, that's assuming that the Spurs went through some battles, right? You get to the finals, you're going through battles this year. You get through the Wolves, it's going to be a battle. It's not going to be a 4 or 5 game series. At least I don't think so. It's going to be 6, 7. 6, 7. Yeah. You know, you go against the Nuggets, it's going to be a fight. Even the Warriors is going to be a fight. You know, the Thunder will be a fight. So But if you do that, you're battle tested. You'll be ready for him. But I am scared of the Pistons even more so than the Thunder. But we just got to see how we match up. I have no idea how well we'll match up against them. But I'm glad we didn't go against them earlier, and now we're going against them now. But anywho, guys, I'm going to hop off. I will be back on after the Kings game. Please, those of you who are still in here, please go check out the Dear Sochan video that I'll be uploading tomorrow. I'll just go ahead and upload it, I guess, first thing tomorrow, honestly. Pistons be a dogfight. Pistons gonna be something. But yeah, go check it out below. Whenever I post it, not below. I don't know, I'm getting sleepy. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off, okay? I appreciate the love. Bye, guys. You have a great night.